Hello, gamers! Long time no see. Time for a very fun Nerdle. Let me get my mic a little closer. All right. Let me make sure I don't dox myself. That looks about right. I don't think I see my address or social security numbers on there. It's been a little while. So, Nerdle. I don't think I've done today's yet. Or have I? I might have. I might as well redo it. There's a lot of Nerdle to go through, and they actually released a new mode recently, so I'll give it a shot today. Okay. Let's do something like this, maybe. 1 plus 5 times 5 is 26. Kind of meant it something else. This is 36. Okay, we have a 3, 6, and a 5. Start with multiplication. Okay, well, we already see that it can't be multiplication, unfortunately. It's a good recommendation, though. Ah, my bad. Okay. Could it be subtraction of a big number? 94 minus, we'll do the 36 here, and then that'll be 94 minus 36. That's like 58. Whoa, okay. Okay, 9 blank. We got one number we don't know. 465. It's 2 digits. The 6 can't be in the last spot. Maybe let's do 90 minus 34 is, well, we know it's not going to be that. 96 minus 34 is 60. I am back. Okay. Unfortunately, my OBS just decides to die sometimes. So we have a 5 that's still missing. It's probably back here, so then this has to be 9. Great start, great start. Took 3 minutes. Let's do the micro. Let's see if I can get it in one shot. Yesterday, I think it was like 1 plus 2 plus 3, or 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. I'll say today it's going to be multiplication. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Okay. This could be 8 minus 2. How long was that? Was that 30 seconds? It took 30 seconds to get this? Too easy. Let's do the mini. Okay, I'll put the equal sign here. I'll do like a 2-digit minus a single digit, and this should be 9. That was a great guess. The 7 is in the wrong spot. The 7 could be here, or maybe it's here at the end. I think this is a safer gamble, because if it's wrong, we still know where the 7 is going to be, but if it's right, it's a good guess. This would have to be... Hello, hello. Let me see if I can remember how to say it correctly. Criticzil? Criticzil? I gotta write these somewhere phonetically. Let's do 12 minus 5. Okay, at least the 7 is in the correct spot. It's just finding the right digits. The correct digits. Okay. So it's not... The only options are 3, 6, and 0. So it could be 10 minus 3. Or it could be 13 minus 6. It's 13 minus 6. Critic Zil. Critic Zil. I will try my best to remember. Unfortunately, my memory's been pretty bad ever since I got into college. It's a weird disease called exhaustion in becoming an adult. I would not recommend it to anyone, but I don't think we have a choice in this world. Okay, so for the maxi, I always forget the parentheses, the squared and the cubed. So I think the best thing to do is just knock it out immediately. So maybe like 2 cubed. Plus 4 squared. It's 24. Okay, no parentheses, cubed, or squares. The equal sign is also in the wrong spot. There's only 1 4 and there's no 2's. Nice, nice. Python is a very nice language. I also just realized how poorly scaled this is. Let me fix it. I swear the maxi wasn't like this before. Maybe I'm too zoomed in. There we go. Trig is a good way to get into algebra, that's for sure. And Python is a very nice language. I do think Python is the language of the future. How do we use math to destroy the globalists? I do not have an answer to that. If you figure that out, you please let me know. That is a very intriguing question. It's hard to say because math is a very global language. But I'll think about it some more. I'll think about it some more, that's for sure. Yeah, I remember Taylor series. I really think series in general are probably the worst or hardest part of Calc 2. I won't say worst because I don't think anything in Calc was really awful. But it was very, very not fun. 98 divided by... Is it divisible by 6? I don't think so. 96 is divisible by 6, but then we have so much space left over. 96 divided by 6 is 16. 16 times 5? No, times... is 16, so we can divide this by 12. The Cauchy-Schwarz inequality is another math topic that also caused me a lot of pain. I actually think that one was worse than Taylor series, because at least Taylor series you can learn pretty easily. The Cauchy-Schwarz inequality, though, I had an exam last semester where we had to, the base inequality is pretty easy, but what we had to do is in the exam, we had to prove that it extended to complex numbers as well in vectors. So vectors with complex numbers. And I had understood the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality. I remembered or knew then how to prove it normally, but having to apply it to complex numbers fried my brain. It ended up getting thrown out of the exam, and it was just a bonus question for the people that did get it right, but it was so bad. I'm trying to remember what the squeeze theorem was. Hmm. Is it just the point, like a squeezing a function between two other functions? It's so, I learned it so long ago now. If you have a math topic named after you, now that's when you've made it. Good example, Penrose tilings or Penrose tiles. I keep having my OBS just disconnect and reconnect. Is that visible on stream? It's telling me it's not dropping frames, but it seems like it's just straight up disconnecting. Oops. If there's any like actual issues in stream, just let me know. Oh, see ya, Criticzil. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. It is showing buffers. I'll have to analyze that for next time. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to tonight. What is going on? I'll have to figure it out for next time. I think it's a consequence of trying to lower the latency. Oh well. Sine of 1x as x approaches 0. Just increasing sine of a number as it goes to infinity. I don't know. Anyways, the maxi. 96 divided by 12 is 8. So we have 8, maybe 960 divided by 12 is what, 80? Yes, it is important to have fun in whatever field of math you decide to suffer in. If you don't enjoy it, or you can't find a way to enjoy it, then it's going to be a slog. I think that's just how it is for any class. But especially math. This is 27 divided by 5, or 27 times 5 is 135, I think. So 27 minus 18 gives us 9. Okay. So we do have division and we do have subtraction. What could this be? We have 2 1s and a 4. Let's see if the 1 is in the final spot. Oh, there's just so much to consider here, unfortunately. 2 1s, and neither of them are at the start. The division isn't, it's not a size 3 or a 3-digit number divided by another number. Could be a 2-digit number divided by another number though. Or a number minus a 3-digit number divided by a number. So it could be like 60 minus, we want this to end in 1. A number divided by 8, maybe like 120, 160, does that divide up by 8? I think so. That's like 40 divided by, then this can't be 6. It would have to be like 41 or something. This doesn't compute. 160 divided by 8, oh, that's 20. So this would have to be 21. Okay, so we got most of this right then. That's not too bad. Not too bad. So we have 3 other options for the front. It could be a single digit number. It's probably a double digit. No, it can't be a double digit. What? I'm confused. Do we have two division symbols here? Because it could be a single digit minus, or a double digit divided by a single digit minus? No. It could be this, though, which would be a little weird. So, like, 40 divided by 8 is 5, so we would need this front chunk to be 6, which would be like 6 divided by 1. What the heck? This would have to be 6 minus 4. This isn't 4? Okay, then the 1 is here. Huh? What? My brain is cooked. The 4, well, 1 can't go here. The 1 has to go here then. Where is the subtraction? Subtraction can't go in either of these spots. It doesn't... It could go here. This is technically right. The 5th box from the left to right. Yeah. It does. This has to be 1. There's no other spots 1 could go in. Then this has to be the minus. 4 can be in either of these two. Okay, it has to be multiplication. I don't know why I excluded that, but this is the only thing that makes sense. Because if you multiply this, it'll be 40 divided by 8, which is 5. And then 6 minus 5 is 1. I think this is the correct answer. So be it. That was definitely one of my faster maxi runs. It was not the 30-minute one that it took me to do last time. That's for sure. Thank you for bringing that up in chat. I would have messed up otherwise. Let's do the bind Nerdle. I'm going to randomly put the equal sign here. Today's what, the 25th? So let's make this 25. What should this be? What should this be? 25. We could do two numbers that the bigger number subtracted by a smaller number is equal to 25. Let's get a 7 and 0 in there. It will have to end in 5. So let's maybe do a 7 and 2. Have this end 7 and 3, actually. Have this end in 8. And then make this a 4. We got a lot of information on the top one. It's not subtraction, probably addition. Let's do 1 plus 6 times. Let's do 3 plus 4 times 7. That's 31. Okay, no multiplication either. It's probably the sum of two two-digit numbers on top. Let's see, what information do we have here so far? The 3 must be here, here, or here for the top one. Not much information otherwise. I guess we can just try to guess. Maybe 48. 48 is 31 plus 17. No luck. At least we know there's multiple ones. So there's a 1 here. Then there's another one somewhere else. Could be here, could be here, could be here. It could end... We haven't tried 6, 9, or 0. I'm going to do the bottom one and just use 6, 9, or 0. Looks like it's going to be a 3-digit divided by a single digit. I'm going to say 485 divided by... Would this be 5? Is equal to 96? So you recommend I find the top answer first? Oh, the answer first. I see. Yes, on the right side of the equal sign. That could, there are less options to choose from on that side, so it would make it easier, yeah. I never thought of it in that manner. Okay, the bottom one is almost pretty much finished, I think. Okay, what are the possible options for this answer? 5, 1, 8, and 7 are not possible here. 2 is also not possible. A 3 could go here. A 4 could go here. A 6 could go here. A 9 and a 0. No 9. Or 0. Let's try putting in a 0. 2, 3, 4, 9, 5. Let's start with 8. And put like 84 plus... No, it can't be that big. Honestly, this is probably a 5. No. The only other number this could be 7, 3, and 4. It doesn't make sense if it was 8. It'd be way too big, and we know 9 can't be here. The only thing that makes sense here at the start is a 1. So this would be 1, 1 plus 1, 1. 11. It'd be 11 plus, this can't be 4 or 1. 7, 4? No, then that ends in 4. Oh, this could end in 4. Is equal to, what is this, 84? Answer does not compute. 85. Oh! Very lucky. That was very lucky. I have to get this right now, or the Nerdle Masters will be very disappointed in me. Okay. We got the answer on the bottom. It's 98. We know it's a big number divided by a small number, and it's being divided by 5, and that big number starts with 4. We can just undo this using algebra, because you just multiply 98 by 5, and that gives us 490. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some very lucky guesses on my side, I'm gonna be honest. Some very lucky guesses. But it was a good idea to think of the answer, because ultimately, if you can just get a couple of the pieces, you just use algebra to get the rest. And there are less options to put into that side, so you can kind of narrow it down pretty quickly, especially if you know what numbers can't be used at all. Okay. Let's do instant before going to quads. I don't want to start quads too early. Okay. Instant usually takes a little bit, but I'm a man of patience. We can take our time tonight. 4, 9. We have an addition and a division. The question is, which comes first? We have a 1, so it kind of makes it hard. It could be 4 plus 9 divided by 1. No. It could be, it's probably going to be a 2-digit number somewhere. What about 4 plus 5? No. Because we do need to use a 2-digit number at some point. It either is going to end in a 2-digit number or it ends in a 1-digit number. But I think it's going to be a 2-digit number that we're going to start with. I think it's 45 divided by 9. That's 5. No. 45 divided by 9 is 5, but that doesn't give us anything here. 43 is a prime number. .45 divided by 3 is 15. But we still can't do anything with that. So it's not 45. Probably not 49 either. Well, we know it can't be 49. It's probably not 41. 41 is divided by nothing, I think. I think that's also prime. So I think the 4 is not it. This is probably 4 plus a 2-digit number divided by a single digit. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 9. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. What are we thinking, chat? I think this is the right answer. It says, I think there's only one possible solution to this, right? If there is more than one solution to this, I am in a pickle. We already acknowledged that it can't be a 2-digit number at the start. So that eliminates the division at the start too. It has to start with an addition of 4 plus something else. I think this is the only thing we can come up with from here. I'm going to press enter the second it turns the 3-minute. All right. Let's go. That one was probably one of the easier ones. When it has 2 operators, you get a lot more options, and because it was division and addition, you could kind of narrow it down a bit. Last week I had a pretty, not last week, 2 weeks ago I had a pretty tough one. I'll do the mini buy before I do the quad. This was really small on the screen. Let me zoom in slightly, I think. Yeah, I'll zoom in like twice. How does that look? That's better. Okay. We're gonna go for the 2-digit. We're gonna do 4 times 5 is equal to 20. Oh. So one would think these are bad guesses, but because we eliminated so many numbers, is a great guess. We also found out that it is a single digit. I think one of them is going to be subtraction and the other is going to be division. So in that area, let's try this. Let's go like 63 divided by 9 is 7. Oops. Okay. Let's try solving for the bottom. Yeah, if you can know the rules of operators and stuff, it can really help a lot, because then you know what works and what doesn't. Like factors are huge with division and multiplication. If you know what factors you need at a minimum, then you know what numbers are allowed and which aren't. This final number can't be 0, 7, 2, 5, 3, 6, or 4. So it could be 1, 8, or 9. I'm going to go with 8. This is subtraction. This would have to be 18. This would have to be 17. So it can't be 8. This would have to be 9. Okay, we got the bottom. We got the bottom. It's really fast. Okay, on the top, we already have the answer. We have 9. We know it's subtraction, we know it starts with a 1. And we know it has an 8. This is the only possible answer. They call me the Nerdle beast. They've been calling me that lately. Okay. Time for the suffering zone. Okay. I'm gonna start with basic addition on the top, or I'll do like 6 times 5, which is 30, plus 1 is equal to 31. Okay, the first and third one are single digit. It could be 3 digits too, though. I want to solve the bottom one. So let's try this. Let's try 14 plus 68 is 82 on the bottom. Okay, okay. So we know at the bottom it is the sum of two, what's it called? Two two-digit numbers. Jeez. Brain is fried. Maybe 41 plus 82? No. Plus 26 is 67. Some guesses. I'm not sure if they're any good, but let's look at the progress elsewhere. I think it's important to swap around on these. Otherwise, you get trapped and you gain no information on any of them, just making guesses on one. Our next best one is this one here. No, I think it's all coded to be positive answers. There has been some times where you'll get part of the equation to be negative, so it'll be like 2 minus 10 plus 13, and it'll balance out to a positive number, but it never equals a negative number. I wouldn't be surprised if they added that eventually, though. Okay. 46 minus. Could there be 2 4s? No, this can't be 4. This can't be 2. This has to be 1. And this has to be 2, and this is 44. Answer does not compute. 34. Okay, we can answer this one on the bottom. It can't be 2, 6, 1, or 8. 46 minus 9. It can't be 9. 46 minus 10 is... Huh? 46. It has to be greater than 6. I have a feeling. I knew it. Okay. I was confused because if this was 1, but this couldn't be 3, then that meant the second digit had to be greater than 6 to knock it down into the 2's digit. Or the 2's digit for the 10's. The 2 for the 10's digit. I think that makes sense. We got some answers on the bottom. We found out this is 1 and that this is 6. The last box in the bottom to the right is 6. Can't read all of it, unfortunately, because of to the right is 6. The last box in the bottom to the right is 6. Let me fix the music really quick while I think about that. Could you elaborate on that? Oh, I appreciate your help. I appreciate it. We have two fours here. This has to be a 4 because as we see here, this is a 4 and this is a 4. We've already tested in these two spots. So 4 has to go there. 44. 16 plus some number is 44. I think that's 28. We finished the bottom. There's a little bit of a delay, so if I ever get confused or don't understand what you're saying, or it's too late and I've already done something, that's the reason why. I'm trying to improve the delay so there's a shorter span between when I respond to comments and when I'm doing something on screen. My Wi-Fi is not the best for that though, so I need to figure that out. Might need an Ethernet, who knows, or just a better computer. We're in a little bit of a tough spot for the top equations because we have not gotten much information for any of them. I assume it's going to look like this. We know there's a 6 in there somewhere. Are there multiple 6s? I don't think so. This is 6. This is 7. We literally have no other information besides that there is a 3 there. So let's do this. There can't be a 2. So the 3 is not here. What about here? A number in the... we could do 6 times 6 is 36. No, 6 times 5 is 30. This could be 37. Yes! That was a lucky guess. Okay. That means I can actually try to do this. By the way, to anybody in chat that is interested, please consider joining the Discord. You'll get updated more frequently, and you'll see some of my terrible math memes about once a day. Growing community. There's about 6 of us in there now, and I would just appreciate it if you joined it. No pressure, though. We have a 1 at the start. Minus symbol here. Okay. What information have we gathered from the top one? Not much. What numbers can't we have on the top? We can have 1, not 2. We can have 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8. We don't know about 0, though. I'm going to say this is division, and we'll do 10 minus 3 divided by 3. Wow. Wow. That was a good guess, too. These were some pretty good guesses. Okay. Okay. I don't like nanograms, so I'm not going to do it today. I will do the speed one, and then we get into our special sections. 17 minus, okay. It's a single digit number. We have 2 subtractions. This is the... All right, here, I'm back. Sorry about that. Start off with a 7, subtract by... No. Yes. No? Yes? What? There's 2 Thank you. A lot of it's thinking. You know what they say, the more you know, the luckier you get. Someone says that. I don't know who. I was treating this like the instant Nerdle. I can't treat it like the instant Nerdle. We know for sure one of them is subtraction. We do not know anything else. Probably division. Let's go 72 divided by 6 is 12, minus 8 is 4. Okay, we got the answer. 70, the subtractions aren't in that spot? If it can't be here or here, it can't be here, and it's definitely not here. I don't see this being a triple digit, subtracting a double digit to get 4. Not if it starts with 7. So this is 7 minus, maybe 7 minus 5. Or maybe 7 minus 3, which is 4. That's awkward. 7 minus 10 plus, that's negative 3, 7. Yeah, that is true. There's always talent and skill involved. I'm actually doing worse in this than I was in the instant Nerdle, which is very depressing. Oh no, this could be multiplication. 7 times 3 is 21 minus 17. No, it can't be 17. No, minus 7 is 49. This could be 5. 35 minus 31. Okay. I locked myself in from the idea that I could just multiply the first two numbers, and that would have given me a double-digit number. Very silly of me. Very, very silly. Let's do... The order of which I'll do these next few is I'm going to do cross Nerdle, then I'm going to do targets, and then I'm going to end with 2D Nerdle. And then I was recommended by Criticzilla. Shout out to Criticzilla for recommending me a new game. It's called Nerdle, but it just starts us with the answer. So I'll probably end with that tonight. Cross Nerdle, if you've never seen it before, it's like doing the crossword, except they're all math equations. See how this looks like on the screen. It looks like a good size. I can probably go one bigger. There we go. Let's see. Where can we start this with? Blank divided by blank. Well, this is probably the same number for this to be a single digit. This would be 1. Oops. Because if this ends in 5 and this starts with 5 and it's a single digit number, I don't know any other double digit number except itself that would give it a single digit number. Then we could go to 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. There's an equal sign here. This could be 0 times 7. It's a little tough. 51 divided by, not much information there. Blank minus 7. This is supposed to be easy? This is not easy. Can we ever do 0 times something? Oh. Oh, but 0. Okay, yeah. Nerdle numbers. Okay. So this can't be 0. This is probably 7 minus 7 is equal to 0. According to what it says. According to what it says. 51 divided by 17. 17 times 2 is 34. Plus 17 again is 51. So this is equal to 3, I think. 3 times blank. Something minus 7 is equal to blank. Well, this probably is 1. Unless this is also 0. This is an equal sign here. This is starter? Is there something I'm not seeing? Hmm. Well, this is not a number, so I imagine this is an operator. I don't think this is going to be 0, because I think there's an operator here. So this is either 5 divided by 5. Well, we're not going to have 5 minus 7. This could be like 8 minus 7. There's a lot of options. This is a single digit. Am I even correct so far? Okay, I am correct in all my guesses so far. I really don't want to do the look forward, but I don't want to be on the wrong track. Let me get a sip of water. It's very important to stay hydrated. You can't do good math unless you are very hydrated. Very important. You know what they say. I don't know what they say. Anyways. There's just a lot of options here. We could just work backwards. Because this could either be 0 or 1. I'm leaning towards it being 1 and this being 8. Then this has to be 6. Then this is 8 minus 5. This is 3. 1 plus 36? No. 1 times 36 is equal to 36? I guess that makes sense. I think in their desire to make this easy, they made it a little weird. It was like a little too easy, so I felt a little scared. I felt a little scared. What was the order? I'll do targets. They released targets really recently, and it's basically algebra. Create an equation to make the number in the target. So this is 3 times 5. We don't have 5 here though. It's also 20 minus 5, or 30 divided by 2. We do have 30 through 3 times 10 divided by 2. And just like that, we go to level 2. We go to level 2. Okay, 97. Here, let me translate that really quick. Unfortunately, I know 3 languages, and that is not one of them. Thanks for watching, Forensic. Thank you for sticking around. Have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. This is a live stream of math. It's the game Nerdle. It's like Wordle, but with math. Specifically, this is a game where you're trying to make the numbers in the circles by creating equations from the numbers down here. Welcome from China, welcome. This is a math-based stream. We love math here. I'm a big math enjoyer. 37, an easy way to get to it is from starting above it and working your way down. I'm pretty sure it's a prime number. But we could do 5 times 6 plus 7. And then 94 is 80 plus 12, and we just need 2 more. We can do 5 minus 3. Very easy. Okay, now the next questions. 36, 57, and 172. 36 is 3 times 12. We can do 3 times 5 plus 6 plus 1. And that's 36. 57 is 6 times 10 minus 3. I see we don't really get that option though. It's also 40 plus 17. Can we get that? 40 plus 3 times 8, 6 minus 1. And then 172 is 160 plus 12. Or 180 minus 8. I want to use the 40 here though. What are the factors of 172? 2, 8. 172 divided by 8 is, no, I don't think it's divisible by 8. It's divisible by 2 and you get 86. 86 divided by 2 is 43, so it has a prime number in there. We would have to do 43 times 4. We can get 43, and we can get 4. So let's do 40 plus 3 times 5 minus 1. On to the hardest level. 24, 82, 178, and 261. 24 isn't too bad. 24, it's 12 times 2. We can do 12 times 11 minus 9. 82 is 100 minus 18, which we can do 100 minus 11 minus, or 100, yeah, 100 minus 1 plus 8. That was a weird one. Sorry for the connection yet again. Comes in and out sometimes, unfortunately. 178 is a little bit of a weird one. 178 is 89? I think 89 is prime too. We can try 180 minus 2. How would we get to 180 though? What's 78? 78 is... $78 divided by 2 is 39. Also going to be a tough number to get here. 11 times 12 is 132. We would need 46 more, which I don't see us getting. 178 minus 64, 100. 100 plus some number will get us to 78. Oh, plus 11 times 8 minus 9 plus 1. Okay, 261. I think we should aim above. So about like 300 minus 39, but then how would we get to 39? Ooh. We can try 8 plus 9, which is 17. 17 times 10 is 170. 17 times 12. 261 is not divided by 2. Is it divisible by 3? We have 180, then it's 210, then 240. What is that, 64? No. 84? That'd be 320. It would be 64, wouldn't it? 240, 252, 255, 258, 261. I think it's 67 times 3. I think 67 is also prime. So it's another doozy. probably going to have to use 100 again. 161. 61 maybe? Because we could get 61 from, or 200 from 100. We can do 112 minus 9, and that gives us 300, and we just need to get 39 back, but that's not going to happen with these numbers. Could do 100 times 11 minus 9. That's 200. 8 times 12 is too high. Maybe we could use the division effectively. 261. It is 3 times 67. We do have 9 for 3. 68. 69 is divisible by 3. So we could do 69 times 3, or 69 times, no, it'd be 89. 89 is not divisible by 3. No, I already went over this. It would be 69 times 3? 69 times 3 minus 9? How would I even get to 69 though? I'm running myself in circles, unfortunately. $121 times 2? Could we even get that? What is 8 times 12 plus 100? 196. Still quite a way to go. We have like 70 more to go. And we can't really get 70 with these numbers. What about if it's 67 times 3? 67. $77, no. I don't think 67 will be what gets us there. Couldn't try 70. I don't think we can form 70 here though. 270 is 9 times 30. Which, no, not really that close. 170 is 85. You can kind of form that. We can do 100 plus 12 times 11, which is 232, and then we just need 29. There's no way we're gonna get to that though with 1, 8, and 9. It's too far. I feel like the 100 would have to be used for something like addition or subtraction, because we can't divide it by anything. What if we said earlier it was 69 times 3. But our only way of getting through here would be through 9 and 12. So I don't think that's correct. We can't really get 31 either. I'm going to call it quits on targets. And I'll just go over to my more enjoyable section, which is 2D Nerdle. If you're not familiar with this game, we have to solve all the equations going down and going to the right. Take a second and give it a little shot, and I'll try it out in about 5 to 10 seconds. All right. We have a lot of information on the top row. We have 9 minus some number times 2 is equal to 1, probably going to be 4. We know this is likely true because the 4 is pink or purple. When it's purple, that means it's in the right row or column. We have that. Okay. What's the next best row? Let's go on the left going down. 9 minus some number plus some number is 10. So it has to be a net positive of 1. So we need two numbers that are within 1 of each other. We know 10 isn't involved, so it's not going to be 10 and 9 or 10 and 11. But it could be 9 and 8. 9 minus 8 plus 9? Yep, it is. Yes, indeed. Okay. 11 is in the wrong row and wrong column. There's 3 other spots I could possibly go in. There's only one spot this 2 could go in, I think. Because it can't go in any of these. So it can be the 10, 8, or 3 spot. We don't have much information though because of this bottom 2. We have no information there. Next best one to solve is the right going down. 1 minus blank plus 12 is another number. 1 minus, it's not 2. It could be 10. 1 minus 10 is negative 9. We don't have a 3 though. 1 minus 8 is negative 7. We know the 5 is in the right row or column though. We know 3 is in the wrong one, so this number can't be 3. It can't be 4, it can't be 2, it could be 11. And then this could be 2 here. 4 is in the right column now. 8 plus, okay, 9 times blank divided by blank is equal to 12. Welcome, this is 2D Nerdle, which is basically a math puzzle where you're trying to get the equations to be correct going down and going to the right. If it's green, that means it's in the right spot. If it's purple, that means it's either in the correct row or correct column. It's a little bit of a variation on the Wordle, which is similar, but you're trying to find a 5-letter word. So 9 times blank divided by blank is equal to 12. 9 times 8 divided by, 9 times 8 is 72 divided by 4, no. 9 times 5 is 45, that's not going to give us 12. 9 times 3 is 27, that's not going to give us 12. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 4 is 36, divided by 3 is 12. And then 8 and 5, 10 and 2 are in the wrong spots. 10 has to be in this corner, 2 has to be in this corner, and 5 and 8 have to swap. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just a nice little fun math game. And this is level 2. It's a little bit harder. Now the operators can also be swapped around. But to make it easier, you're told whether a number is in the right row or the right column, not if it's in either. Let's do the right column first. Blank divided by 4 plus 5 is 7. It's probably an 8. What? It's not 8? No, that is correct. It was just laggy. Okay, that was the only solution there. Let's see. What's the next easiest one? Okay, this 6 is in the right row. It has to be here. Come on. Oh, there we go. 2 is in the wrong one. This has to be a 2. Something minus 6 divided... Something minus 3 is 7. This has to be 10 down here. Yeah, for some reason the level 2 tends to be a little glitched out. So it doesn't update properly. What is the next best guess? A number minus another number, blank another number, is 10. Not much I can extrapolate from that. 1 blank 2 blank blank is equal to 5. I imagine it's just addition. No, it was not addition. It's subtraction then. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. It has to be a 6. And that put that 2 in the right spot. Very nice. Minus is in the wrong spot overall, which means it either goes here, here, or here. One of these three. These multiplications are in the wrong spot. Not much else I can get from that. 3, some number minus 2, and then another number, and then 1. Probably 11. 11 minus 2 plus 1. Okay. That means these two have to swap. And now we're just left with the operators and getting those in the right spots. Probably like this. And now it's just guessing. And then the swaps. Swap. There we go. Okay, now we're going on to the hardest one, level 3. It's the same as the previous one, except you're not given the row or columns anymore. The second row is 11 blank 12 blank. Another number is equal to blank. It's very unspecific. We know it's not multiplication. We know it's not addition. Probably not division. I'm going to say it's subtraction. It's not multiplication. That means multiplication has to go here. It's not addition. I'm going to say subtraction. It was division? 11 minus 12 divided by 4? 11 minus 12 divided by... Yeah, divided by 4. Divided by 3, divided by 3. There's only one 3 here, though. Oh. Is this correct? No. Minus... is 8. Do we have an 8? We do have an 8. We've mixed this 3 around. This is the only other spot it could go in. 9 times blank, blank 6 is 3. Divide both sides by 9. We get 1/3 is equal to something plus 6. Or something 6. So this here has to be 1/3. So I imagine it's 2. And that it's division. Simple algebra, my friends. Simple algebra. Once you have the answer, you can kind of just deduce it down. Blank plus 8 minus blank is equal to blank. Not too sure. The numbers are all kind of trapped in their correct spots. This is not addition. This has to swap here. Okay, this goes here, and then these two swap. I have 5 moves left, so I have to be very careful here. Blank minus 3 plus 8 is blank. 9 minus 3 is 6, plus 8 is 14? No. 7 minus 3 is 4, plus 8 is 12. Very nice. We have a couple swaps left. 5 plus 6 minus 4 is 7. And this is the last one for Nerdle tonight, my friends. Bask in the glory of the swap. Only 2 stars. Can do better next time, though. There's a couple more Nerdle games, but I don't really like Shuffle, and nanograms aren't really my cup of tea. I'm going to swap quickly and check out another Nerdle game that was recommended. It's called Mathle? Mathle? Give me 1 second as I pull it up. Alrighty, so this is called Mathler. Try to find the hidden calculation in 6 guesses. Greens are correct, gray are not. Okay. Oh, I see. So it already gives you the answer at the start. Equals 31. This is very similar to targets then. So there's many ways of getting 31. You could do 30 plus 1. And one way of doing that is 6 times 5 plus 1. Doesn't do that though. 3, 11 plus 5 times 4. We do have a 4 and we do have a plus. There's no 1s or 5s or multiplication. Then it's probably... Let's try 36 minus 8. What would that need to be? Plus 3? So we'd have a plus at the end. I think it's 2 pluses. I want to say it's no 1s. Let's try 27. Let's try... we have a plus at the end. 20. No, 2 plus 20 plus 9. It ends in 9. Starts with 2. Well, it doesn't start with 2. There's only one addition. The other option is that we're dividing. So we need 22. So this could be 44 divided by 2 plus 9. This is probably the right answer. I'm fairly confident this is the correct answer. We know we have a 4. We know we have 1 plus. We've already tried multiplication. I doubt there's division. It uses the 2, and we have the right answer. We have the right side of this correct, I mean. Took 4 tries, but we got it. Looks like they have another game that seems math related. Let me make sure I hide that so I don't dox myself. Oops. Sumplete. What is sumplete? Ooh. Ooh, this looks cool. Three by 3 easy. We need to subtract, so each row and column adds up to the target. Okay, so for this to add up to 0, this has to be gone. For this to add 1, we have to remove one of these ones. This is fine. It has to be this one. Wow. Let's try the daily 5 by 5. This is my jam. Now this is my jam. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Okay. 37 is 18 plus 7, which is 25, plus 8 is 33. Okay, so these are all needed. How do we get 9 here? It's only a 3 and a 6. I don't see any other way of getting it. So these are not needed. How do we get 5 here? It could just be 5. It also could be 3 and 2, so these two are gone. How do we get 12 here? No 7s. We have 16 on top. How do we get 5 here? It's only 1 and 4, so these two are gone. How do we get 15 going this way? Has to be that. How do we get 12 going this way? You already have it. How do we get 12 going this way? 12 going this way. It's probably going to be only one of the 3s, but I don't know which one. It's probably going to be this 3, so let's remove these 2. I don't know why I crossed out that 4. That's too easy. They gotta give me like a harder one than this. Okay. Okay. We're gonna start with the lower one, 7. What are the different ways of summing to this? All of them can be used. Oh man. The previous one was a lot easier than this. Why'd they do this to me? Oh man. Just gotta pick one. Okay, 7. So it can be 4 plus 3, which we do have. It could be 2 plus 2 plus 3. It could be 5 plus 2. So all the digits can be used here. Unfortunately. What if we go for a big number? 34. 18 plus 6 plus 12 is 30. It can be 2, 2, or 4. So all of them can be used in this one as well. Youch. What about this? 9 plus 8 is 17. We just need 10. Okay, this is a little bit better. 5 plus 8 is 13. Plus 6 is 19. There's got to be some numbers I can cross out here. Is there any number in this column that will never help us add to 27? Can we form 26? I don't think we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Could we form 21? Because then if we can form 21, then we do need then we could use the 6s. 21 is 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 9, no. 5 plus 3 plus 8 is 16. I don't think so. I don't think so. So actually the 6s, yes we can. 6 plus 6 plus, no, because we need to have one left over. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 9 is 21, plus 5 plus 1. Then we could form it. 14 is 8 plus 6, which we can have. Or 4 plus 10, which we can have. Or 2 plus 12, which we can have. 15 is 9 plus 6. Or 10 plus 5, which we can have. Or 13 plus 2. 13 is formable here. 4 plus 11, also formable. Jeez, they made this one hard. Seventeen is 9 plus 8, which we can form. It's also 16 plus 1. Can we form 16? 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 2 is 16. It's also 13 plus 4. Can we create 13? Yes, we can. Can we create 12? Yes, we can. It's just so hard. It's like where to start, you know? What makes the most sense is finding a row or column that has to have a specific combination of numbers. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find one, except 9 here. No, 9 can still be used because it's 9 plus 4 plus 2 will equal 15. 6 can also be used because 6 plus 6. 6 plus 4 plus 5. Is there ever a case we need all 6s though? I guess we can't really choose which is the correct 6 to have. Of course, thanks for watching. And the 2 would just be 13. Can we get 13 here? Yes, we can. About 14. I think we already looked at this. Yes. How about 34? 9 plus 9 is 18. Plus 6 is 24. Plus 6 is 30. Yeah, we can't have 2. There's no other way of getting that number. Okay, that's a good start. It's like a chain reaction now. 32. 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 8 is 27. We just need to get 5, which is 3 and 5. Or 3 and 2 is 5. We may not even need the 4s. Is there a way of getting it without the 4s? 16 plus 9 is 27. 16, 9, 27 plus 5 is 32. So we can't really do much here. 7 is 3 plus 4, or 2 plus 2 plus 1, but we know it can't be 2 plus 2 plus 1. Did I add this correctly? 18 plus 12 is 30. Oh, I can mark which ones are necessary. 18 plus 12 is 30. I don't think either of the twos are needed. But okay, so I know for sure these are needed. Right? No, I guess not. Because we can form an extra 6 from a 2 and a 4. No, we do need the 6's though. 6 plus 6 is 12. There's no other way of getting there. We can't just replace one of them. So we know it's both 9s and both 6's. The question is just, is it 2 2s or a 4? What have I not looked at? Let's look at... Well, I guess this helps. It narrows down what we can, like we are required to use in a column. 27 is 9, and that's 18. We're looking at which ways can we form 18 here. It can be 6, 6, and 6. Another way of forming it can be 3, 2, 6, and 6. Or it can be 6 plus 8, 14. No, it can't be 6 and 8. Is there any way we could use 8 here? No. We can't use 8 at all if we were required to use a 9. I don't think we can form 34 otherwise. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 9 is 19, plus 6 is 25, yeah. So this can't have 8. So 14, well, I guess that didn't really narrow anything down for us. 4 plus 4 is 8. We don't necessarily need this 8 either, because this can be 4 plus 4 plus 6. So not much information there. What about now that we require a 9 here? Well, how can we form 20? 6 plus 8 is 14. It'd have to be 3 plus 3. Do we need a 2 at all? Can we even get to this with 2? Could we get to 20 with 2 here? I don't think so. I don't think there is a single way to get to it with 2. So this is out. So it's 8 plus 6. The only other option is to have all these then. Or am I miscounting? Six plus 6 plus 8. We don't know which 3 to get rid of. We do know we need the 6 though. We do know we need the 8. 15 is, yeah, not much information here. 24, so really 18 we're trying to form. Could we create 17 at all? Yes. So we have no information here. Could we create 16 at all? 16, why? No, we don't need to create 16. It sounds like I'm a crazy man just talking to myself. I guess that's what all mathematicians are. Not that I think I'm one. 24. 24 is 8 plus 8 plus 8, or it's 9, or it's 18 plus 6. 18 plus 6. We definitely need a 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. Plus 8. We'd need both 9s. It's the only way to get there. 26. It's just about how we form the 6. It has to be the 2 and the 4. It has to be a 2 and a 4. Which one it is a good question. We can narrow this column down a bit though. 9 and 6 is 15. So we need to form 12. Is that possible with our current set? The only way of forming 12 with our current numbers are by excluding 6 and excluding 5. Giving us this. We can do 24 now, I think. 17. The only ways to get to 17 are 7 plus 7, 14 plus 3, or 10. I guess we don't have much information here. 15 could be 9 plus 6, or 4 plus 5 plus 6, so not much information there either. We still don't have this. Okay, 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 6. Oh, still no new information. 23, we have that 9, so 23 minus 9 is 14. What are the different ways we can make 14? We can do 7 plus 7. Could do 9 plus 6, so still no new information there. What about 27? We know for sure it has a 9. So we have 18. Well, the only way of doing it then is by getting rid of this and having this. Can we do anything in the bottom now? We have 7. This is for sure 17. Right? 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 24 minus 13 is 11. We need to form a, oh, okay, then that's no 3. We do need a 4. 23 minus 13 is 10. We need to form 10. There's only one way of forming 10 here, and that's this and this. And it's starting to come together, my friends. It's starting to come together. We have 16. Wait a second. The top can't be right. Messed up somewhere, unfortunately. Because we need to get 6 somehow. This can't be right. It can't be 3, 7, and 6. I'm going to remove these. I almost want to undo it all. I messed up somewhere. Okay, I'm going to quickly redo this. There is some logic here. 9 plus 9 is 18. Plus 12 is 30. So these are for sure required. Looking at this column, 9, what are the different ways we can form 9? Which numbers cannot help us form 9? Six cannot help us form 9. What numbers cannot help us form 20? Maybe 2? I don't think there's a way of forming 18 here. 18 would be, yeah, I don't think 2 can help us. And this would be, trying to form 20. It would be 6 plus 6, okay, 8 is required. And this 6 is required, but we don't know which of these 3s. 15 is, we can't have both 6s. It could be any of these, though. What about this here? 9, 9, and 8, that's 26. 26 Plus 4 is 30. 15, 9? Well, I think we already went over that. Yeah, there's a lot of options there. $21. Still too broad on that one. What about this one? 18. 18. There is an easy way of forming 18. It could be all 6s. We're definitely not going to use the 3. There's no way. 6, 2, 8, 6, 6. Probably the 6s. I can't think of another way. So we require this 6. So it could be, not going to use this one. It could be 5 plus 9. No. It could be 5 plus 4 plus 6. So there's 2 options here. If we can cross out any of these, this would help a lot. So this is 12, so we need to form 12 here. How do you form 12? It'd be 1 plus, probably not using the 3. It's going to be 1 plus 4 plus either of the 2 7s. We don't know which ones yet. What about this way? 1, 4, 1. It can be 5 and 7 either way. Not much information. Do we require this 7 though? I think we do. Wait, we're trying to form 9. We can form it, yeah, okay. We do, we have no information on this aisle. We're trying to form 7. We require the 1. That's the only way. So we can form 6. We need to form 6 in this direction. 22 minus 7 is 4. No, 15. We need to form 15. I think the only way to do that is 7 and 8. I don't think there was any other way. 7 and 8. Oh, 6 plus 1. Shoot. How do I undo? Okay. Because it could have been 6 plus 1. No, because we already excluded this 6. Out of these 5 remaining numbers, how do we sum to 15? It'd have to be 6 plus 9, which we don't have. 8 plus 7 makes the most sense. Cross out these. It also gets this chunk correct. 15, what is this required then? Okay. 11. The only way of getting 11 here is these two. 27 is 14, 15. Unfortunately, it looks like I messed up again. I don't know where though. I really need to keep a tally. Because there's no solution here. At some point, I messed this up. Let's go back. Probably at the top one. Have I blocked myself off from a solution on this yet? We have 7, so we need to form 20. Yeah, this 5 does not work. It has to be this. Because there's another way of forming 15. Did I block myself off there? 10, 14. This is overshooting it. So this entire top section is wrong. Good. Good. We got rid of that. Let's go back to this. 27. So we need to form 20. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do with this 5. I think it has to be this. Let's go back to the top. We have a 9. 22 minus 9 is 13. We need to form 13. Not going to be the 7 plus 8. I don't think 7 is involved at all. I think it's this. Okay. 32, 17. We need to form 15 here. 9 plus 8 is 17. Can I even form 15? I keep blocking myself off somehow. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's 2 plus 9 plus 4. So these two are required. Which of the two 4s? We do not know. 7, 1 plus 2. These two are blocked off. It's just which of these two 4s. 15 is going to be this. But no, not necessarily. 15, 7. We need to form 8. Only way to do that here is this and this. Oops. Oops. So this is required, this is required. And these two are out. This is required here. Okay. Sure. We still don't know which of these 4s. 15. We need to form 9, but we don't know which of these is correct. Is 5 still tenable here? We need 10. No. These are the only possible answers. Because of that, this has to be the correct answer here. This is the correct answer here. 17. We need to form... Oh, man. Okay. Can we even form 17 from these numbers? 4 plus 9 is 13. 4 plus... No! I messed up. Four plus 9 is 13. Yeah, there's no way. When deciding these cross marks, I messed up. So I gotta go all the way back. Let's get rid of this. Why did I cross this out? 6 plus 4. Okay. Probably do this now. 9 plus 9 is 30. It has to be this. Cross this. So 9 plus 4 plus 9 plus 8 is 17. Then, oops. This is the only thing that makes sense. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 10 is 28. It has to be either of these two 4s. We don't know which one yet, though. 17 is 14, which means these are the only possible answers. That is the only thing that makes sense there. That's the only thing that makes sense there. 17. Either of these two 7s. 8. It's the 7. 11. Oh my gosh. That was tough. That took me a while. I need to remember this website because this was pretty fun. I do like these logic puzzles. I wonder if they do like some insane ones. They do 9 by 9s. Holy. What the heck? This is easy? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the only correct answer. I guess that's why it's easy. You already get a whole chunk down. I'm not doing this. I'm done. Thank you to everyone that's joined tonight. If you've been enjoying this content, please consider joining my Discord. You can find that on my channel and on my recent community post. I appreciate everyone that did join tonight and watched me suffer through these math concepts. And if you would like to see this again soon, you might expect it tomorrow or the day after or the day after that. It'll be up on my channel, and to know best when the next stream is going to happen or the next piece of content is going to come out, subscribe, join the Discord. Have a wonderful and blessed night, everyone.